What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be making a really cool task thing that you can do kind of in Notepad. So we're just gonna slap that onto our desktop and let's get right into it. Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing basically my own checklist. So I'm just gonna start off. I'm gonna save it as I've come up with a basic name. I'm just gonna name it Tasker, and that's basically the name of it. So I guess now we just gotta come up with a couple ideas. Okay, now all I need to do is just make a way so that every time you type a task, it sets that variable as what you typed, and then needs to show that variable. So I'm just trying to think of a way that I can do that. Another thing I also need to do is somehow make a way to set a limit of how many tasks you can actually add and how like the minimum is or something. I reckon the minimum can just be one. So I reckon we need to just do the maximum tasks you can add, but that's gonna be a bit difficult, kind of. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we have finally made it so that you can do 14 lines, so you can customize your own tasks and everything. Now all that's left to do is just display those variables on the screen so you can see what you've typed, and then what we'll do next is I'll try to make it so that you can like type one, like, or like the task number. So next to the task that you typed, there'll be a number next to it, and you type one and then done, like space and then done. So then what will happen? It'll play a little loading, like a loading bar animation, and it'll put like a little bit of sparkles on the screen, to get like a dopamine boost. And about 1 hour later, alright guys, I think I've had long enough time doing this. I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. And by break, I mean 1 day break. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the morning and I'm tired. Okay, I think, you know what, let's just play the music and get this over and done with. Alright, so I went on the internet looking for a line of code that would make it so that whenever I input something into the set/p command, I want to make it so that it doesn't just do one word. I want to make it so that it does all the words you put into. So if I wanted to do please help me or something, that would have two spaces in it. Because please, and then there's a space, and then there's help, and then there's a space, and then there's me. So I needed a line of code that would help me with that. The line of code you're seeing is right on screen right now. I just showed you that, and it didn't work, which was really annoying. It actually kind of pissed me off. But then I just made it so that, you know what, just use underscores instead of spaces. So I finally ended up taking out those massive lines of codes because I was like, nah, it's not working, so just be gone, So I took them out, and I ended up making it, as you can see here, I made it say you have to do underscores. Without an underscore, the program will just close, which is very annoying. And I also made it so that you don't have that weird start thing where it's like you click add programs and then it takes you to like, oh, here's how to add a program. Please have a program, not a program, a task and everything. To please have a task you want to add. And then it was like, do you want to add another task? And then I was like, it doesn't really make much sense. So I took it out. And now it's just, when you click add task, it will like lead you straight towards like all the places where you can add the task, instead of just having that old system. So that's what I now have made because I found that a bit more better. Alright, now the last thing that we need to do is a loading screen. That's the very last thing we need to do. Okay, well, I think this is time for a part 2.